Been eating quite a bit of seafood here in Helsinki this week, especially some fried Baltic herring. But one of the dishes that I was really surprised to learn about from my colleague Kenneth Nars, who's a local food writer here in Helsinki, is a classic dish called Vorschmack. Now, it's available at many restaurants in town. I've had it at least 3. But here at Savoy, on the top of this building overlooking Helsinki with just a breathtaking view, the menu is much more modern. They do a tasting menu. There's a la carte, but they really cook within the seasons. Chef Helena was brought back from London a couple of years ago to kind of modernize the restaurant a bit, but this dish, this Vorschmack, cannot be shaken because it is so popular among the locals.
The dish is called Vorschmack, and it's really arguably one of the most famous dishes in the restaurant in Helsinki. And the story goes that Marshal Mannerheim, who led the army in the Second World War for Finland, he brought this recipe with him to Helsinki. And he took the recipe to the chef at the Kemp Hotel. And the chef at the Kemp Hotel said that I'm not going to cook anybody else's food. He then walked to Savoy in 1937. Savoy had just been opened, and he brought the recipe here. And he was a regular guest at the restaurant over the decades to come, and the Vorschmack, rest is history. It's been on our menu since. It's a meat stew, really. Roast lamb that is being roasted overnight, really slowly, and then minced, and with some roasted onions, garlic, stewed for 3 days. You finish it off with some herring. Maybe it's a Polish, maybe it's an Eastern European thing. You mix the herring with the meat. It has a lot of umami, and it's very interesting. Along with it, normally either baked potato or mashed potato, and I serve it these days with the truffle mashed potato. Pickles, gherkins, beetroots, and sour cream. I had the idea to create a different version of it. Now I make a pelmenis out of the Vorschmack. So we do a classical pelmeni dough, and then we serve it with the borscht consommé, beetroot consommé, and the classical gherkins and the beetroot in a smaller form, and then a whipped sour cream.
Combination of that rich lamb with a little bit of herring in it, and the beets, and the rich sour cream, and then these black truffle-studded mashed potatoes. Really a unique combination here in Helsinki. Something you definitely have to try when you're going to be in town. That's the latest here from Helsinki. I'm Steve Dolinsky. Thanks for watching, everybody.